Alrighty, boys, it is a new day, new era, new me. I am here in Parker's new apartment complex, helping him move. He's got a fucking poker room somewhere that I found, which is pretty fucking cool, can't complain. So I'm just sitting here at the poker table by myself, making this little pricey before I've got like 10 minutes left to get it done. We ended up the season 9-8. Can't complain too much, sped, doing well. Got the number one overall. Fuck me, draft pick. So not really complaining a whole lot, to be honest with you. You know, you could say whatever you want about Owen and I sucking each other's dicks, but he got the number one overall. You know, he won overall, and I got the number one overall pick. So, you know, it seems like we kind of came out on top. We've got a lot of power at the moment. He's got some money in his pocket. I unfortunately don't, but hopefully next year we can kind of break that curse. We kind of had it in our minds, like week 11 on, that we were probably going to get the number one seed in the Sped Bowl. And, you know, it's crazy how it kind of came out there, depending on who you look at. You know, I could have potentially been third or fourth place there playing against Alex or Ryan, depending on seeding and stuff with like Mikey. But my team ended up shitting the bed like it did all season. Manager sucks balls. Need to fire his ass. I think he's already gotten his 2 weeks notice of getting the fuck out of here. So, you know, just need to rebuild a little bit. I feel like we had some good prospects this year, but not all of them hit. And I feel like if we can get all of them to hit, or, you know, a good 50 to 75% of them to hit well, I think we'll be successful. I think taking a look back at some of the other guys in the league who had some success here this year, besides Jackson, I think everybody else in the postseason ended up with a somewhat healthy-ish team throughout the year, where there really wasn't terribly too many injuries or suspensions or anything along those lines. But if you look at all the teams in the bottom 4 or 5, then that's kind of when all the speds come out to play, and that's when you can kind of see that, you know, we suck at managing decisions and picking which players are gonna do well throughout the entire season. But, you know, can't complain too much. Pretty happy with 9 for 8, 9-8. So I ended up with a winning record this year. We have overall in the last 3 seasons that I've participated, I went 11-3, I think, 11-4. Then I went 4-10. And then this year I went 7-7. So I think we are actually even perfectly right down the middle. I think it's something like 28-28, or not 28-28, but like 18-18, something like that. I don't know. 11 plus 7 is 18 plus 4 is 22. So it's 22-22. But, you know, whatever it is, you know, we're just a middle of the pack guy. And it's been shown we've made it into the postseason once. We lost in the first round. And we've made it to the ship bowl twice here. So we just need to change some shit around. We need to figure some stuff out. I think starting off with firing the manager is going to do well. But outside of that, we just need to draft better. I think everybody needs to draft better, for all of us who are sucking balls. But for me especially, I just need to draft better and pick people not like Gabe Davis, and keep them on my bench and then play them 7 times this year, and have them get 4 out of those 7 or 5 out of those 7 with 0 or less points. So just need to change some stuff up, and, you know, hopefully looking forward to next year. Again, number 1 pick is up for grabs. Fire sale here. I'm looking for, you can keep your first round. I'll give you 2 first-round picks. I just want your second and third. You know, outside of that, that's my ideal trade for my first overall pick. However, I'm open to negotiation for sure. You know, if we do something like a first and a fourth, or a first and a third, or a first and a fifth, or whatever you might be thinking, we can talk it over, and then just hit me up and see how interesting we can make this draft next year. But outside of that, guys, have a good off season, and please don't kill yourself because there's no football on.